Welcome back to Soda City Live, everyone. This is an amazing opportunity. A professor from the University of South Carolina is teaching families about the importance of education with an upcoming community forum in the Sumter area. He's partnering with his church to share information about education, resources for families, and to answer any questions parents may have when it comes to making sure their children are ahead of the game when it comes to what they're doing in the classroom. Joining us today is Dr. Kendall Dees, a postdoctoral fellow in race, freedom, and democratic leadership for the Department of African American Studies at the University of South Carolina and the lead community organizer of a really good event that he has coming up. So thank you so much for being here, Dr. Dees.
Thank you so much for having me.
You know, we just had our whole Sumter hometown connection, so you know you are already my favorite part of the show so far.
Fantastic.
Really appreciate it.
Pleasure meeting you.
Nice meeting you too. Tell us about this upcoming event because it has an interesting twist to it, and I would like for you to tell everyone about it.
Yes, well, the event is the Sumter Community Education Forum. It's actually tomorrow in Sumter. It's at the Church of the Holy Comforter, where I'm a member. It's at 213 North Main Street in downtown Sumter. And so it's going to be an event where we want to focus on empowering parents and children. So we have a dynamic panel of local area educators who have expertise in a variety of areas. We have someone who has knowledge in the PK through 12 area, early childhood education. Actually, she was on your show, Valencia Johnson from South Carolina First Steps. She's on the panel. We had someone from the University of South Carolina Sumter, Central Carolina Technical College. We have several leaders from the community, from our local higher education institutions.
There's so much going on in our education system. We have kids falling below the bar when it comes to reading, math, science. I'm pretty sure you are aware of those report cards for the state that came out not too long ago. What is your biggest concern with helping students in the Sumter community? And I love the way that you're starting as low as pre-K all the way up to college education.
Yes, I think one of the biggest concerns I have is just access to opportunity and knowledge. So one of the reasons why I advocated for and organized this event was to give parents and young people information so that we can support student achievement. Part of the challenge, I think, is just people knowing that opportunity is there. And so this is a forum to get that information in the hands of parents and children for empowerment and for them to know that the opportunity is out there.
And it sounds like a forum, too, where you're comfortable to ask questions. Maybe some parents, they don't know what to ask, so they don't know how to help their children. And they may not be in a position where they're comfortable, you know, or have that relationship with their teacher. And so I do believe, coming from a family of educators, that it's important for the educators to do their part, but it's also important that they have that support at home, because that's where it really starts.
Absolutely, Billie Jean. I'm a firm believer in parents being integrally involved in their children's education. And so I'm an advocate for that. For years, I worked and directed the Quality Education Project. I still do, which I formed with a colleague who's now at the University of Illinois. We formed it in 2015, and we focus on empowering parents and getting them to understand that they should be focused on their children's education and giving them some understanding of how to connect with school districts so that their children have parental involvement in the educational process. I think that's very critical.
And there's so many opportunities out there for parents to get involved. We want to pull up the information to make sure that you are able to attend the Sumter County Education Forum. Come learn about how you can support your children, not only, again, from pre-K, but all the way up to college, technical college. I like that you're including the Central Carolina community, because there's so many other options than going to a university or a four-year college, right?
That's such a major point. One of our panelists, Dr. Sierra Neal, is going to talk about how young people can save money. It's a cost-effective way of getting an undergrad education by going to a two-year school and then transferring into a four-year option.
Absolutely. And you can also start taking some of those college classes while you are in high school. I'm sure that someone would explain that as well. So let's pull the information up yet again for you to attend tomorrow's Sumter Community Education Forum. It will be held at the Church of the Holy Comforter, downtown Sumter, 213 North Main Street. Again, that's Saturday, November 18th, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Lunch will be provided. Any other details you'd like to share with our viewers before we wrap up?
Yeah, I mean, it's just an opportunity for parents and young people to have critical questions answered in education, because education, I believe, is a great equalizer. That's one of the slogans we have, very common one. And I believe that once people have access to information, it's empowerment, and the world is your oyster. There's a world out there for you to conquer and be successful.
Absolutely. All right, we'll have this full interview online at SodaCityLive.com. We're going to take a quick break. We still have a lot of fun to get to. Stick with us.